Hey folks, Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you, doing another mod review, and this is one I'm terribly excited for. I had no idea it was coming out, but it's high on my list. This is the Tazwell County, Illinois map. Now, I don't do a whole lot of map mod reviews, but I'm head over heels over this one, because quite frankly, this is only a few miles from where I grew up. In fact, I'm very familiar with this area in general, the Morton, East Peoria type sort of area in Illinois, because I've been around there. I've done a lot of this, so I'm really geeked out about this. I saw this come out. I had to, I messaged the guy immediately. I didn't have time to do the review when the mod first came out, but I'm here now. So, that being said, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, subscribe, follow along, check out the rest of my Let's Plays, my mod reviews, and don't forget to hop in on the live streams. But if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Let me know what it is I can make a lot better for you, or perhaps what I screwed up and how I can screw up even more next time. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm going to be critical of the mods as I go through them. Usually it's equipment, but in this case it is the map. I'm going to nitpick details and, just, really dig into it, because when I do Let's Play on a map, I like to make sure it's high quality and it looks really good, as well as letting everybody know what is they're adding to their gameplay, how it's going to affect them. Some people, if they're getting a tractor, so long as it pulls something, it could be a brick that just slides across the ground. So long as it pulls it at the way they want it to, they don't care. Other people, they want it fantastically perfect. Details to the finest perfection. And I'm going to let you know exactly what I think of this map so that you can figure it out for yourself. So, let's get started. This is the actual map of the map, letting you know where you're going. You can see here off to this side. Let's see if we can just overlay that here. I can't get back any farther. Apparently, I'm stuck on something. I can't. Can I jump up on it? Oh, I can jump up on the bench. Okay. So yeah, you've got this guy right about like that, sitting right over the top of it. So that'll let you know where you're going. That also shows you where your sub points are at for your corn, soy, and soybeans and wheat, which are the primary crops of the area. Little wheat, more corn and soybeans than anything, as well as where your seed and fertilizer can be found out. Now here's the thing. I'm going to also put a link in the description with the review of the map by the creator, because he gives you a lot of details on the map. I'm going to do that as well, but actually look into it and see how everything looks and functions. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I mean, you start at the shop. You get a MIG welder here. You get a nice shop. You get a bunch of oil drugs, fertilizer and seed in bags. Is that a mini MIG? I think that's, no? Nope. That's a battery charger. Excellent. And you get your corn, wheat. What's this? Oh, you put barley here, canola. Just put some seeds down there for you. Nitroplast Special. Can't tell who that's from. Oh, that's from John Deere. What's that say? Spare parts. Nice. So you get a nice little shop here. You got a fire extinguisher, recycling can. Trusses look good. The one thing that, as I'm looking at this, the lumber, when you get up close and you're really examining it, it just kind of looks a little flat. It looks a little bit too lacking in detail or something. I'm not sure. So that's where I'm nitpicking at that. Okay. But you got a fire extinguisher on each pole. I saw a light switch. Yeah, here we are. You can turn the lights on and off, which is fantastic. Lights up real well, too. Can you shut this door? Let's see here. Do I get any kind of... Doesn't look like I've got a door to shut here. You should. Because it's set up. It's got the rail there. You can see it's got the slide rail for it to go across, but there's no... I mean, there's doors that look like they're hanging on it. But I'm not getting anything anywhere. So I'm not thinking you're able to actually shut these doors at this point. Now this is version 1. Who knows what will happen with version 2? That spout should be bigger in diameter. And here, look. Look, see? It's not hollow, it's solid. And the gravel, look how flat it is. I'm on the ground, right? You know. Like I said, I'm nitpicking. Please don't take this personal. I am nitpicking on purpose. Not because I'm a nitpicker or because, you know, I mean, I really think it's that bad. But I just want I'm just pointing out everything special. Or everything that I don't find to be perfect. Ow! Barbed wire. Now, I haven't seen barbed wire on a map yet. Actual good barbed wire. So you got entrance to the pigs here. Let's just go ahead. And yeah, controlled by the mouse. Okay. So you got your pigs. You start out with a bunch of pigs already. Oh, and they're solid. And you walk right over them. Big old pig area here. We're going to take a look around here. We're actually going to get up high. We're going to check this all out. So we started over here in the main barn, which has got a bunch of skylights, so it's always going to be well lit. This is your main farm. You got storage bins over there, your harvester style concrete silos. And then it's set up as if the farm is active. Not everything's parked up. Like you see here, you see the pickup truck hauling bales. It's got them strapped on. The case is actually loading them currently. The straw blower is there. And if I'm not mistaken, that building over there, the black roof with the white side, that's where you can mix your total mix ration. And this one, I believe, is with the blue roof is where you mix for your pig food. This is your pig silo here, or not pig silo. Ha! Hang on, we gotta get a little faster. One-time speed isn't gonna cut it. Not when you're trying to walk through a map. There we go. I believe that's where your pigs go. And then you get your cows over there. And if I'm not mistaken, he said you start out with 50 and 25, was it? You've got, yeah, 50 pigs, 25 cows. Oh, no, yeah. I flip-flopped it. But yeah, this is what you got. And they're fed, but not fully fed. Okay? You have no sheep. I mean, we really don't do sheep in the area. There's a few farmers that have a few sheep, but for the most part, you see a lot of hog farms and some cow. It's more hogs in this area than it is cows. You get up into Wisconsin, you got more cows than you do hogs. That's just the way it runs. So yeah, I mean, if you were going to run this realistically, you would run a lot less cows, if at all, and you could run a real big pig installation because there's a lot of pigs everywhere. So they've got a big area. You've got some big grass fields. And that's a cow enclosure. That's a big grass field over there to mow. And you can see, like, this here runs through the fields. That is atypical of the area. I talk about this a lot on my other maps where you see this kind of thing. This is like a water break, if you will. And so you know my grandmother's farm set up this way, not far from here. They'd come down, they just keep plowing, they'd pull up out of the ground, and as soon as they were on the other side, drop back in and just keep right on going. They'd never stop. They wouldn't do this as a separate field. It would all be one field where they just keep going up and down. So yeah, it's you know, I mean, this main farm looks really nice, and this is a big grass area over here. The cows have a big grass area too. You could probably get in there and mow that as well. I must have jumped the fence. So let's get back over here. You know what? I think I might have been backwards. Let's get all the way back over here. Get back to the ground. There we go. This here is pig food storage. You can mix your pig food up. You can store it up in there. You got your pig food storage. That reads 0. This reads 15,000. Now I'm assuming, I wonder here, hang on a second. That door's got to open, yep. Right, open that door, gain access to the auger system, and you dump it in there. So I'm assuming that tells you how much is in here before it gets augered up and sits in your bin. So the pigs are in pretty good shape. You've got around here, right? You got, assuming like a gas and diesel. It says fuel. Our diesel was always set up. Yeah, you can tell here. This is your gasoline pump. for like your trucks and things that you're gonna run on gas. Your diesel tractors, this is it here. You can see because it's got the filter on it for cleaning out the diesel. You don't normally find it on gasoline. Gasoline's when it's pretty pure. Now here again, I'm gonna nitpick. This could have more details, and the gray bars going up there could be the stand could be more less flat, more defined. But again, I didn't even notice that until I came over to the other side. Really, got up into it. This tank looks real nice. I should probably slow myself back down here a minute because we're going a little fast for this area. So we've got the big auger sitting up there, and you've got it all set up here. Now I wish there was a different way to do these. These, I'm not sure how realistic these really look. They're functional, I'm sure, and perhaps going to be something that is amended in the future. And the way this just kind of comes out of the ground. Yeah, I don't know. But overall, these bins look nice. I'm trying to be hardcore on this and also be unbiased because I really want it to be awesome. Yes, no, darn it. Why can't I ever climb these ladders? All I want to do is climb these ladders. That's all I really want to do. Haven't found one yet. A glitch here in the graphics, but not the end of the world. So you dump in here, dumps it there, goes into the silos, goes up the pipe, runs off to the silos, and then it comes back down here out of the different bins into there, and you can load your trailer over there. Now this here says Tremont Oil Company. So I'm assuming this is fuel for running your dryers, which would be in here. Your bins for drying your corn and such. Your electrical poles come right over to it, so I'd have to imagine so. You get a little shop over here. Power washer. Some more oil. Jack stands. Jacks. Maybe not jack stand. No, scissor jack though. That'll kill you. Trust me, I know. Got a little close. Alright, so yeah, we're working right around here. We got ourselves a lizard barrel core sitting here. And these guys here these are for silage. This looks to be a weigh station right here. It looks to be, weighing that, but I don't see an actual. Oh, yep, there we are. 10,408. And look at this. Now I've been on one of these. I weighed one. These will weigh you. They are very, very, very particular, very precise. Apparently, I've lost weight because I weigh nothing, which is nice. So let's see here. Let's go. We have a panel that tells us. Here we are. So input, output. What's HS? Ooh, I don't know what that is. I'm probably gonna kick myself. And this one is HS as well, and it's got stuff in it as well, different quantities. Okay, so don't let me forget. I want to come back to get that and check that out, like you can remember, because you have the ability to tell me. So you got a little, the case 1455 with the spikes on it, and yes, this is your tractor. You can see here, totally mine. Got yourself probably a Ford F-150, F-350 probably. Pulling your, quite a few bales around. These over here, I'm assuming. Let's see here. Yeah, these are also bales that you can use. Straw and grass. This here is this our seed mixer? Looks that way. Hang on a second here. Doesn't. Let's see. Corn, water, soybeans. So yeah. And it's gonna. Oh, here's our menu. Let's see. So we put corn, soybeans, and water in. And, you get pig food out from corn, soybeans, and water. A little different on this map. Set up for the area. It's not soybeans and wheat and all that stuff. Yeah, here, input, there it is right there. So you dump her in there. Or, you get two different dump areas. What's that around the back side? Wait a minute here. Very interesting. I don't know. I gotta check that out. Soybean meal cruncher. Oh. So I wonder if you've got to process your okay, 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 okay. Yes, okay. All right, there it is. So here's the deal. I have said this, and I just learned about this. I've said this over, and I just ran over the truck. In fact, I'm going to stand on the truck. Can I stand on the truck? We'll just stand on the truck. I said this multiple times here recently because I went to the World Dairy Expo in Madison, Wisconsin. And I was talking with this guy. In fact, I've got his paper here. It's, Schnupp's Grain Roasting. He's from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. And he was talking to me about, because I asked him what his roasters were for, why you roasted your corn or soybeans or whatever. And he was telling me that the oils that are naturally in the corn and soybeans you can't feed to your animals because it's toxic to them. So you got to roast it out or turn it into soybean meal, or take your soybeans to the co-op and then buy soybean meal back because they'll do the processing, and usually you're paying out quite a bit more, and it's cost ineffective really. So on this map he's got it set up here because you can see that was the soybean meal cruncher back there, right? So that's this guy, and then it pipes it up. And I'm stuck inside the bin. My apologies. It pipes it up into there, and there, and then you put the corn and water in it, and this guy works it over here. Is this thing called something? Doesn't say there. It just calls it a mixer. So yeah, you put your corn straight up in there, and then it mixes it up, turns it into pig food, and you get the output. Very nice. Like it a lot. That is awesome. So this, I wonder if this, if you had to put, I wonder if that takes straight up corn, or if that's the corn that I think it is. So we're gonna cheat the truck here. Let's see here. Where is? I've seen a wagon around here someplace. I've seen it. We'll come back to the totem expression here in a minute because maybe there's something clever going on there. Ah, there it is. Ready to fill up the totem expression. I hate this. I forgot. Hang on, I gotta correct that because otherwise it's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Now this is empty, good. And that is also empty. There's nothing for the cows at the moment. We're gonna come over here because this isn't silage that it's asking for. Not that I'm aware of. This, I'm gonna guess, is coming out yellow, and look at my corn. So let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up. So that is that stuff. And I'm just curious, well, I'm not playing that very realistically, am I? I'm just curious, can I sell that? Somebody buy that? I think in his video he was talking about where somebody bought that funky looking icon thing. Silage grass. It looks like the silage icon. It looks like silage. I was thinking maybe for a minute it was. I'm not sure what HS is supposed to stand for though. If you look over here, it doesn't say silage. And I'll have to look it up. And maybe somebody watching this video knows, and they put it in the description down below. Down below. But it's input HS. Output HS. And they're both the same, so I'm not. That's kind of why I thought it was maybe split corners or something. But yeah, so let's just see here. Let's double check that here real quick. I'm gonna guess straw. I like the enclosure. Got too much stuff in the way. Get this out of the picture. Silage in the middle. Of course, silage in the middle, haze on the end. So nothing special about this. But in this area, if you're gonna feed your pigs, you're gonna feed them soybeans. You need to turn the proper direction. Get this thing in there. It's kind of tight in here. Now, do I get? Yep, here we go. Yeah, there we go. That is definitely silage. Otherwise, I would have never taken it. Well, I shouldn't have taken it, at least. So, not what I thought it was. But that's okay. I'm just going to shut it down here. So, listen to these guys. They are loud. So, yeah, you got bale coverage here. Where you connect the bales and you can move them then over into here. Right close here. This is standard mixer that I've seen for quite some time now as a mod, and it outputs. It's a simple system. It works really nice. It's got a big old motor and generator and fuel tank. Do you have to fill it with fuel, I wonder? Not sure. Didn't ask for it that I'm aware of. Let me look. See, is there a panel? Not that I see. That's right on the back side of the cows. The water's marked where you give them their water, or maybe you fill up here. Warning, I think you fill your water here, and you still have to go inside. And it looks like there's a double trigger here. See, they're eating right out of there, that trough. I assume one of those is straw, and the other one is your feeding trough. You got a JCB here, grabbing your slurry out of the pit. You've got to get in here to get after your manure. So you could either come through these double gates, almost triple gates. So you got gates everywhere going around out here, because this is your access to your pigs as well. Again, the double triggers. You got a slurry spreader over here. You got access to in with the pigs, and you've got storage in with the pigs as well. And there's slurry pit. You just can slurry spreader, or not slurry spreader, but manure spreader. My personal favorite, the hay gun. I know that's not what it is, but it's like ray gun, so I call it hay gun. Leave me alone. But yeah, everything's pretty tied up in here. You know, you're pretty close, and you can move all this stuff around. So that being said, over here, here's your milk trigger. I would have to assume you can pull your milk right out of there. I'm not well, I know you would if you put the stop trigger on it. You unload your animals here. Yep, there you go, because that's where you buy them too. You got he's got a Lily in here, the Lily astronaut. Get in the back side here. Looks like there's a little feed in there. So yeah, it looks like this. Let's see here. Does that line up? Yes, it does. Yeah, so you can see that corner there, and this corner here, which is kind of covered with straw right now, but they line up with that outer box there. So it's got a bigger width, but it's not as long for your straw, where you blow it in at, and then the narrower, longer trigger for feeding the actual animals. So you'll note in the same spot. These got marked out separately. Yeah, there's this grass field just on the other side of the cows. So yeah, so that's your main farm, really, boiled down here. You got some tomato plants. Grandma's got her laundry out here. That's so Grandma's laundry. Yeah, here, we'll nitpick. The textures look a little flat. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I like the house though. The house looks, everything around here looks about par for the course for the area. I assume this is your pump house where your well is dug at. Would make sense, especially with the water trigger over there, not far. This is atypical housing for around the area. Totally. There's a planter out front. So yeah, that is your main farm. Not bad at all. Now if we get in here, and after we've reviewed it, kind of been all of our equipment, you start out, you've got a case for a 1455, and then you got a big boy with 409 horsepower. Got your attacher equipment, your JCB, your barrel core. You've got the massive little thing, which there's a lot of these running around because of the smaller fields, and then you get into some bigger equipment as well when you get into larger fields. Got a couple of trailers, your Batistat for cultivating. If you get mods, I mean, you can really make this like the area. Go all case John Deere. Put a little Challenger in there, mix it up. Your Tempo F8 for your needs, but I mean, it plants sugar beets, but you don't need to do sugar beets. Pigs only need corn and soybeans in this map to be fed. Your Joskin slurry sprayer and manure. You got a weeder, tedder, windrower, New Holland. You see a lot of these around the area. Maybe not necessarily New Holland, but that kind of a mower. I haven't seen a lot of these, the Lillys, but he had what equipment he had to work with. You could either load it up with equipment or leave you, high and dry. So, Not bad. Not bad at all. So you start out pretty solid. Let's just take a look here. You got there's that guy, your 1455, your barrel core. Oh, he's got the narrower twins on this guy, and he's pulling the sprayer with it. Wow. You do see a lot of these sprayers. The your places like your Cargill and your FS will have the bigger units that they will operate themselves and lease out and do programs with. So that is that, and here we are. We're up here. Let's just take it. Let's take and do this here. I'm gonna say we are right up here. This is our main farm, right up here, over here. Your cows and your pigs are over here. Get a gas station over here. Now, where you buy your cows is over here, and that's also where your shop's at. I think we're gonna head over there next, see what kind of shop it is. And then all your sell points are down here in Tremont, just not far from Morton. And East Peoria, Morton area, Tremont, so on and so forth. And then the dairy's kind of in the middle. We're gonna kind of check all those sell points out. Then we're gonna kind of run around the map and get an overview of what these guys are now. You can see here, see this green line, not my big fat ones, but the skinnier one that runs around and isn't consistent all the way around. That's actually your map border. And the creator talks about that, where this map border, that's the edge. You're just going to see this stuff around the outside. He wanted to do that. I mean, it is a 4x map, but it isn't 4x playable, because this outside edge is outside your play area. And so he wanted to keep it so it looked like it was all real, rather than just having, you know, like mountains or trees around it, which isn't consistent with the area. You would see, you know, fields continuing. So that's what he did. He didn't make it playable, but it's out there past the map boundary. Of course, if you had TARDIS teleport, I'm pretty sure you can hop outside of it. So let's see here. I want to check out one other thing with the pigs. I want to look back at them again. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink. Much better. Thank you, guys. Apologize. But, let's see, pigs. Cows, pigs. Straw, yeah, corn, wheat, barley. It still loads like this. So if you fed them without making it into pig food, that would probably mess you up, because you're only doing soybeans and corn, and you wouldn't get the others filled up. So it still registers, but because it registers pig food as filling all these, it's going to be happy. So, yeah, so let's go back to the map in here and take a jump over to the shop. Now this is our main shop. You can see they've got some tires that are over here. They've got an old Lizard, broke down. Looks like it broke the front axle off, sitting over here. The shop has, it's got a John Deere in here. I don't know, I think that should be scaled up. That looks about as big as the case. I'm not bringing the case over here, but the little case that we've got looks about as big as an S660. And this is a nice shop. I mean, these are industrial air compressors. Nice big workbenches. Oh, there we go. Now I'm to the ground. That looks a little bit bigger now. That's better. I was a little high. It was my fault. Got an engine hoist. Some tool chests. Not sure if that's... kind of looks like an Impala or a Mercedes-Benz all at the same time. The headlights are throwing me off. Soda machine. Cool Splash. What do we got for flavors? Grape, orange, Sprite, maybe a ginger ale at the bottom, a water or something. Hawaiian Punch? Not sure. Another fire extinguisher, more oil, jumper cables, well, box I should say. You got a lift here. Can't use lift, can you? Just curiosity's sake. But yeah, nice little additions here. Car whoop. And then this is, yeah, I mean, so you pull in here. This is your bay to do your customization. But you got the trigger right there. So, got some trucks out here. That guy, now here's okay. Here's my first big nitpick that is actually noticeable from a distance. This addition here, he's not sitting right. Either you're telling me he's got flat tires, or you see he's got the tires there. But it looks like instead of having flat tires, it looks like it's just off the ground. It's not sitting right. I'd like it if you made it sad right and the tires are flat. And nitpicking wise, here we go. the license plate is backwards. It's flipped around the wrong direction. This should be over here. You should read from left to right. You gotta read this from right to left, and everything's backwards on it. How about the back license plate? The back one is also backwards. Interesting. The front should be on the back, and the back should be on the front to get that correct. So yeah, so you've got garbage bin, recyclables. Can I get in here? Can I open this? No, I cannot. Okay. Run around the back here. Good old Ford Bronco. Now, the question is, where's the trigger for buying? What do? Just go up here? Can I? Nope, that's your customization. Where's the buy trigger? Who do you talk to buy stuff around here? You don't have the buy trigger out here, you just kind of buy it. Let's see what happens. I got $14,000. Yep, can't afford you. I need, just give me this. Sure. Let's see where that spawns. Where did that spawn at? Oh, there it is. It was blending in to black. So yeah, it all spawns here. You just kind of buy it straight up. This would be like the shop, I would assume the main office building, because you got what looks to be windows. This building could have some more embellished graphic edges to it, and look like an actual office. And then you could have the trigger over here, like you've got the trigger over there, and then your equipment just spawns in here. It's a good size area. You can get out of here for easy. This is the Tremont Oil Company. Fuel sales and delivery, non-biodiesel, kerosene, tire sales and repair, off-road diesel, and oil changes and detailing. Oh shoot, I can bring my car up here. You can see you got the electrical lines running through here. These look just about like what you'd expect to see. Some corn. What is this? Is this your wheat? No, these are your beans, and these look just like soybeans, ready to be harvested. Most of the leaves have fallen off the tops. Still a few old ones hanging off the bottom, and those pods are ready to pop. Those look like good, healthy beans, too. Very healthy beans. But that is the edge of the map. These are not beans that you can harvest. This is, you can see, even it goes off in the distance, but all that is inaccessible. That's the edge of the map. You're off the map at that point. So that corn is yours. Soybeans are not. Officially. You got some, he's even got housing out here. Very nice. Very, 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 very clever. Corn and soybeans. And it is my occasion. Now, things could have changed. And like he said in his review, he put this dirt strip in between to separate the fields, even though they really would be just one big field here. This wouldn't be a separate area, and the crops would be, right up against each other. And then, you just switch it over. The corn would go here next time. The beans would go over there, but they'd be butted up against each other. You wouldn't have the separation between the fields. You'd have the different crops in the same big field, but not a separation. So, he did that very well, and I really like that. That's really awesome. I wish I could get in that barn. Anyway, we should go up to the... There are two sale barns here. Shouldn't say, I don't know how you change that, but if he could change that to sale barn, that would be something. Like over in Kiwani, we always went to the Kiwani sale barn. I don't know if I got anybody who's familiar. What? I'm in it? Where am I? Oh, I'm in it. Oh! Oh, let's see. That cow is actually sitting down nice. I'm stuck. And jump. There we go. The back leg is looking a little rough. I'm pretty sure that back leg's broken. Other than that, the front, nice job. Nice effect there. Straws, and these could probably be slid over. That one he slid over a little bit more and raise them up in there so they sit in there right. If I'm going nitpicky, at this point, those are the nitpicking things I can give you. We got your hogs over here. Do we have a hog laying down over here? I hear them, but I don't see them. So that's something that is probably going to be added later. You've got what looks to be water. Now, the water fill plane, I'm thinking that's not a fillable, and it doesn't look realistic. That one's, probably something that, could be a detail that's added later. I love the nice entryway into here, though. You're not taking anything big in there, and you're bringing your pickup truck and your loader. You're not bringing a semi in here. What am I stuck on? Truck and trailer. Oh, trailers must exit at back. What? There's another. Is there another way in here? I mean, you could slink down the back side there, but just curious. This looks like a weigh scale over here. I have to say it's a weigh scale, but I don't know what you'd be weighing. Oh, you've got this narrow guy right next to the gorge. Yeah, so if you're bringing your semi in here, you'd come around the backside around here, and then you could, you'd still have to finagle it in, you know, bringing it around here, back out, and then go back around again. But you could bring a bigger truck in here. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, the triggers were in here, weren't they? Yeah. Back up here for realism, and you can trigger off in here. $5,000. 4,000? No, 3,000. Yeah, 3,000. We don't have any animated pigs over here yet. He's got a couple cows in there. But yeah, if that could be called sale barn, that would be awesome. Now this here, it's looking good. I don't know, the edge there is a little different. I mean, from a distance, this looks fantastic, but this road up close, there's something, you know, and there's an edge to it too. So I wouldn't want to drive down there. I'm afraid it'd fall off. And then the sign probably needs to be finished. Say what's going on here. This is, yeah, truck entrance around the back there. You come in your car, you go that way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not perfect. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going over the top. Pretty cool. So here we are at the dairy. Then we're going to kind of get a better look at this in a little bit. But at the dairy here, oh yeah, you got your loading bays, you got your hand truck. Never liked this dairy. Okay, no, alright, that was just some aggression that I had pent up inside me. Sorry. Silos here. Can you do anything at the dairy? Let's see here. The dairy shows up as a sell point, but yet it's not an official sell point. It is just here as a show item. So at this point, you can't actually sell your milk directly into here. Oh, what do you got over here? Oh, you got a storage building with lumber, more welding equipment. You got a fork truck in here. Looks like a Yale, without saying it, on there. Not exactly sure on that one. Some soybeans that are growing. Now that brings us to, let's get down to the pits. Oh, nice. Look at those bad boys. This is pit number 3, which is corn. Just take a look at these guys here. So yeah, you'll see you get one price at each one. Soybeans, you're high. I mean, I've got this set as hard, but, and you've got quite a bit in storage, so you'll be able to feed your animals for a while right now. But yeah, you're only going to get one price, so you're going to follow that real close. I mean, that's all that's in this area, per se, to be realistic. And, you know, I mean, if we're going to, you know, go hardcore and want realism, that's what he's done. Those look a little flat, a little bit too perfect on those trusses. Other than that, you know, I kind of like it. I can't wait. And then you got your other pits over here, so you just drive over here. You've got your corn. Now here you get corn, soybeans, wheat. Can you buy from here as well? I wonder. Very good question. Pit 2's listed, pit 1's wheat. So you're not going to get this mixed up. Oh, what's this here? Tremont Co-op. Yep. Pit 3's around back. I mean, things are well labeled, so you can drive through here. Have we been in that big barn yet? Can we get in that big barn? Oh, I don't think we can get that big barn. Oh, it's such a bummer. Ladder. I gotta try the ladder. Nope, can't get in. Alright, I gotta try it. Come on. Okay, hope with me. Here we go. Okay, fine. One of these days. What do we got out here? Oh, yeah. Drivers wait for buzzer. I wonder if it actually buzzes. That would be fantastic if it did. Get your weigh scale here. Where you come in. And so that is, I mean, those are the highlighted points. The dairy, your farm, the shop. You can see, I believe that's the name of the road up there. Or something. I'm not sure exactly what that says up there. What it's supposed to say. Then you get your fields running everywhere in there. And you've got 1, 6, 7, 9, and 8. Currently, oh, and 4, and 5, and 3. So you got, and 2. It's in field 2, grass. Yeah, field 2 is grass. So you can see there's quite a bit of grass that you can mow. I'm curious what's over here. Let's just visit this field really quick. And we are going to speed ourselves up just a little bit. It's time to run. So we're going to go right out here. Get a nice house out here. Get a private drive coming out the side. Can you get that go actually? Yeah, it comes out to the main road. There's your mailbox. Get another one going back in here. Off the map. Augers. I mean, the actual true to life setup farm back there. But this is what I want to see where this goes. This has got like a circle drive. Oh, this is somebody highfalutin. Oh, he's even got a place set out here. Nice. But it also has one heck of an area. I mean, you can come along in here and mow. Claim you own this house, live in this house, right? Got a whole little subdivision here. But that's a lot to mow back in here. Then you've got, what is that over there? That looks to be, yep, that's a field. And this is about right. It'd tuck in there. It'd go around. Fit in there. None of these fields are quote-unquote square. They're going to work you. They're definitely going to work you. So we'll get that exploded up just a bit more. Where am I? See, I'm over here. Want to go... I can't. That's off the map. Towards that blob over there. Is that water? Yeah, that's water. So yeah, you got a pond here. Actually, a couple ponds. A bunch of housing around it. More farm fields. Gravel roads and your main road. I mean, you could get in here and cut down trees to your heart's content. And also mow some of this grass as well. Because there's quite, I mean, they're fairly long stretches too. They may not be huge, but they've got great length. And this field 33. Now that field just looks fun. I mean, look at that. Look at how that is long and gangly. It goes and goes and goes. Wraps around the corner, comes up into somebody's backyard. I like that one. This barn here. Whoop, I'm stuck in the trees. We have no access to. Darn it. Oh, a different swing set. Our slide used to be attached to our swing set. And it had different swings on it. But yeah, basically the same setup. That is a little, I assume that's all part of field 32. This here. Claims to be part of field 32. Or 29, I'm not sure. More water. Whoa, hey. Nice gully down here. Let's see what follow this. Pop up out of here. I like this map. I like it. I'm all geeked out. How high can we get? I don't know how high this actually goes. We're just going to keep scrolling on this wheel until it stops going up. Or until I feel like I've seen about as much as I could possibly see because of graphics. I feel like I'm in an airplane. Brown spot, green spot. Dark brown spot. I think this is pretty good. Now this is out looking out towards the edge, down to the bottom corner. I mean, you can see there's areas where you could get through and mow up, and these fields, oh, like this field there. That's field 33. I mean, that field just looks fun because of the shape and everything that's around it. That is spectacular. Stuck on some. See, they're up by the. Now, if you're having trouble with this kind of stuff, these fields would be for you, and you could plow these guys darn near right on together. You could cut those people's road right off and say, nope, we're coming through, but you can take that field and plug it together. Is this, what's this over here? Oh, that's the dairy. Right over there, there's the dairy. Lovely breeze. Makes me feel like it's spring again, even though it's not. And then you just got fields, 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 fields. All the white lines are little roads. Yeah, you could get lost out here. Happily lost out here. Let me put it to you like that. Happily lost out here. Can you... Oh, here. You can access these on this farm. This must be your brother-in-law's. Can't use that storage that I'm aware of, but you can come out here. Store vehicles and equipment out there. That gives you, you know, if you had one down to the south or a couple down to the south, like say, actually let's run this up just a little faster. 21 times, I think that's fast enough. Let's run it 21 times. Let's run into a building. Can I get in that building? Yeah, you can get into that. Oh, hey, let's check out that one. Oh, what is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a thing. It's a giant blue thing that I don't think is supposed to be down. You got like a workshop in here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Not a bad little shed in there. You could use that one. I'm jonesing to find out. Let's see here. Where is that? There it is, way down there. Let's get up a little higher. Let's see as much as I can see as we're going. It's easier to get down than it is to get up. Alright, so we'll run down here. Here it... Yep, there it is. Oh, that's a nice little farm there. Too bad you can't get into any of the buildings there. You could put one in there if you wanted to. And that'd give you a spot down here. You could add like a big old barn shed there. You could store equipment up in here then. You could mow the waterways in between the fields instead of plowing them up, which is what we would do in realistic terms. You've got a house spot there, good sized yard there. Yeah, I mean you've got a lot that you can do on this map, and it is definitely realistic. So I personally I think this is, I mean, there are things that could be better about this map. There's no question. I mean, textures and different things. But as far as the details, the way it's laid out, and the way it mimics the actual area, because if you watch this video, and I hope that you do, he tells you, you know, how he came about making this area, and how it, you know, it is just like the area that you know, you actually does exist. I mean, this is based on. Oh wait a minute, is this the edge of the map? Oh, it's the edge of the map. Darn it! It's like that's got to be like either interstate. I don't know if that's interstate 155 or 74. Or I'm confused because they don't have an actual map in front of me, so I'm guessing. But yeah, I mean, again with the right here on the edge, it's the main road. Yeah, so it's really well done as far as realism is concerned, and everything that, you know, and he talks about the traffic. I'm going to leave the traffic. If you want to know about the traffic, this traffic is different than any traffic I've ever met. You want to know about this traffic, you got to check out his video. Go and do that. Don't wait. Go and do it now. You want to know. I mean, you know, that, you know, for all the other things I've nitpicked and pulled apart, that's something that you want to know about. Oh, graveyard. Church, then yes. So Bex hybrids. So this is your seed sales point up here, or what would be a seed sales point. I assume you can buy seeds here. Going too fast now. Yep, seeds. Get the seed bags right in here. So get your hybrid sale, hybrid sales in here. He's got a nice sign on that one too. I'm assuming that one's the church. That's probably, if I would say it's like a Catholic church, and that's the rectory, and then you got the little, knowing the area as well. You got town up here. Not sure. Oh, ran up into the edge of the map. What do we got here? We got something we can use? Technically, yes, but that van's in the way. It's got just a tank here. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, the traffic makes up. I mean, anything I pointed out that I've gone, you know, this could be better, that could be better. He did something with the traffic that you want to find out about. That's really a lot of fun. Really, really cool. Is that a school over there? I think that's like a school. So yeah, guys, check this map out if you're from the area or anywhere in Illinois. This is it. I mean, this is the way it is. There's nothing wrong realism-wise with this map. This is exactly how it should be. So, is that the Illinois River maybe over there? Can't really tell. Off in the distance. But, yeah. Sorry. I'm going to wrap it up now. Really, really am. Okay. So, guys, check this map out. It's really fantastic. It's really well done. It's true to life for the area. Yeah, he can make some improvements on certain things, but as far as playable and feeling like it's real and everything, he's got it nailed. So, thank you guys for watching. Share this video with your friends, especially if they're from the United States and or from Illinois. It really makes it feel like home. You can put the equipment in there now because there's plenty of mods out there and really make it tailored. You can get rid of the equipment that he's had to put in here and make it like John Deere or Case, you know, International Challenger. Really make this feel home. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Lord Thunder Monkey, and we'll see you next time.